Guys, I'm shocked. I had no idea this particular food could help with ED. And we're going to talk about this particular food ingredient that helps with erectile function. Now, foods with this particular ingredient have been shown in some studies to help with other urologic issues like BPH or enlarged prostate. I generally tell my patients if they enjoy it and have a large prostate to consider including it in their diet. There's even some potential prostate cancer prevention benefit or reduction in PSA values, which are the blood tests we get for screening for prostate cancer. However, the data is not particularly consistent. But what I was amazed to find out is that it might benefit men with erectile dysfunction. How did I find this out? Well, I read a 2023 study where researchers analyzed data from the NHANES database. This is a nationally representative cross-sectional survey of the US population. So essentially, they survey several people who are supposed to look like the general population. And so in this particular study, they found 3,200 men who had provided information on taking in this particular food group and whether they had ED or not. And they divided these participants into 3 groups or tertiles based on their intake. The lowest intake, middle, or highest. And the average intake was about 6.9 milligrams of this active ingredient. And they found that men who ate more of these types of foods were less likely to have ED. Specifically, for every increase from low, middle, to high, the odds of having ED decreased by about 30%. And this held true even after they considered other factors like age, weight, smoking habits, other health conditions. And so ultimately, even when you take those confounding factors out, there was still a link. And to make sure the results were reliable, they conducted what's called a propensity score matching. And this technique helps balance out the differences between the groups being compared, i.e. men with ED and men without ED. And after they used this propensity score matching, they had 677 men in each group. And the results still showed that lower intake was linked with a higher risk of ED. The study also looked at different subgroups of men, meaning like their ethnicity, their weight, their other conditions, and they found that the link between higher intake of this ingredient and lower ED risk was especially strong in Mexican American men, non-Hispanic white men, men with a low BMI below 25, men with high blood pressure, and without diabetes, and men who didn't smoke, likely because diabetes and smoking really affect erectile function. While this study does suggest a strong link, it is important to remember that just because we saw this correlation, it doesn't mean that eating it directly causes the reduction in ED. So what is this food? It's lycopene. Now, what exactly is lycopene? It's a carotenoid. It's basically a pigment that gives fruits and vegetables its reddish and pinkish color. Things like tomatoes, watermelon, pink grapefruits, those are all packed with lycopene. Now, lycopene is a powerful antioxidant, which means that it protects your cells from damage caused by free radicals. And because of that, that's where most of the benefits come in. Now, in that study we talked about, they even looked at lycopene as a continuous variable, meaning what does the risk look like as you increase lycopene by milligram? And you can see based on this image that after they did the matching study, it was very clear that somewhere between 0 and 20 milligrams of lycopene, you see a fast, rapid drop in the risk of ED. And most of the studies look at somewhere between 6 to 12 milligrams daily as a sweet spot. So to get that, you could incorporate half a cup of tomato sauce, 1 cup of tomato soup, 1 cup of tomato juice, 1 cup of watermelon, half a pink grapefruit, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, or 1 small papaya into your diet. Bonus, if you cook the tomatoes, so you use tomato paste in your food, that increases the amount of lycopene that your body absorbs. So consider tomato sauce with your pasta, great to incorporate into your diet. Did you know that in my culture, South Asian culture, particularly North Indian food, all of our curries are made with tomato paste or tomato sauce as a base. So I wonder, there's a lot of stuff in like the South Asian diet, for example, that has a lot of anti-inflammatory benefits like turmeric and garlic that we use pretty regularly. And so it may be useful to look at sort of what sorts of ethnic foods you like, because a lot of these impactful foods are already in them. So bottom line, if you enjoy lycopene-rich foods, incorporating them in your diet might reduce your risk of ED, enlarged prostate, and prostate cancer. Before you go, I have one quick announcement. I just launched a Substack where I'm publishing articles every week about urologic health, sexual health, and other things that I'm learning learning all the time. Check it out. It's completely free right now. Don't forget to subscribe to the Substack so you can get information from me whenever you want or in your inbox if you like it. And as always, remember to take care of yourself because you're worth it.